Have you ever thought about starting a blog but could never get around to actually making one because the whole process seemed too much? Or you couldn't write anything because of that annoying writer's block? What if I told you that there's a much simpler way to create engaging and interesting content without spending hours on writing? Stick around because in this video, we are going to learn how AI writing tools, especially Jasper, can change your blogging journey and help you monetize your passion. Let's get started. Suppose that you want to start a blog. The first step in this process would be to find what niche of topics interests you. This is really important because you want your audience to feel like you know what you are talking about. You need to be better than your competitors, and if you go the "I can write everything" route, then your blogs will feel somewhat generic. Plus, knowing what you are asking the AI to do helps a lot while you proofread the content the AI is putting out. Another tip while doing it is that you should be more specific while choosing the niche. Like, if you are into fitness, you should further narrow it down to something like home workouts. If you are wondering why I'm telling you this, well, it's because a specific niche helps you target a specific audience. And when you know exactly who you are writing for, it's easier to create content that resonates with them. Plus, it makes the process of monetization much easier as well. If you need more help with ideas, you can use free tools like Google Trends, or Answer the Public to see what people are searching for in your niche. These tools can give you a goldmine of ideas for blog topics that are already in demand. Now that you know what you want to write about, it's time to set up your blog. Don't worry, it's not as technical as it sounds. While you can find plenty of other videos that will give you a step-by-step, here's a quick breakdown. The first step is to choose a domain name. This will be your identity, and you need it to be unique so that it comes up first when people search for it. Keep it short, memorable, and relevant to your niche. For example, if your niche is cozy co-op games to play with your partner, something like couchgamers.com works great. Next up, you need someone to host your blog. Remember those GoDaddy ads that have been running before your YouTube videos? Yep, we are going to need their services, but if you want something cheaper, then I would suggest using platforms like Bluehost or SiteGround since they're beginner-friendly and affordable. To manage your website, you'll need to install WordPress on your computer. It's the most popular blogging platform and super easy to use. Plus, most hosting providers offer a one-click WordPress installation. Finally, pick a theme that looks clean, is super responsive, and looks good on both desktop and mobile. You can use softwares like Astra and GeneratePress to make those themes, but more on that in a different video. Once your blog is set up, you're ready to start creating content. And this is the part where AI writing tools like Jasper shines the brightest. Jasper is hands down one of the best AI writing tools out there. It's like having a professional writer on your team, but without the hefty price tag. From turning your ideas into words from scratch to even letting you generate interesting pictures for your blog, this AI can do pretty much everything. So, let's jump right into it. When you open their website first, you'll see that they are offering a 1-week free trial. Click on that and sign up for an account. In the long term, I suggest going for the Creator plan, since it's the cheapest and more than enough for your blogging needs. Once you've set up your account, then comes the fun part. From their dashboard, click on the Create Content button on the top left, and you'll see a pop-up with a few different options. A blank document lets you start from scratch and lets you describe in detail what you are asking the AI to do. The new From Template option lets you use some pre-made prompts that you can use to save time, but remember that it won't be specific to your blog. A new blog post lets you create an 800-word blog quickly, and you can do this if you are low on time. And finally, New Art lets you generate images using your prompts. For the sake of this video, we'll select the new blog post, but you should try out other features as well, so you know what you are paying for. Here, you'll see a text box where you'll be describing your commands to the AI. A pro tip for you here is to write in detail about your topic. Remember that the more you describe, the better output you are going to receive. For this video, we are going to type in top 10 games that you can enjoy with your partner this winter. To make it even better, we can further describe it and add something like, the games should be local co-op, or ask it to list indie games. Finally, we have to mention the target audience. And I'm going to write gamers and couples in the box, since those are the people who will most likely click on the link. Once you are done with this step, click on Generate at the bottom and watch as Jasper does its magic. On the right half of your screen, you'll see that the AI has written a whole blog for you with just a single click. If you don't like what the AI has written for you, you can tweak the changes in the description box and then ask it to generate again and again till you are satisfied with it. But remember that this will usually just be a rough draft or an outline for you if you want to be better than the rest. Simply using this output would seem like you just gave a generic list that you asked the ChatGPT to make and just called it a day. Since we want our blog to feel more premium and informative, we are just going to use it as an outline. One neat feature of Jasper is that it can expand on your paragraphs with just one click. If you hover your mouse over the end of a paragraph, you'll see an arrow. If you click on it, it will start generating more content related to that paragraph. Suppose that you feel like it hasn't talked enough about a game, and you feel like it should have talked about a specific feature. Click on the arrow and see if it does on its own. If it still doesn't do that, click on the plus button between the paragraphs and enter your prompt. This way, you'll be in more control of what the AI is writing for you. One thing that's really important to keep an eye out for is that sometimes it will write about the stuff that's already talked about elsewhere in your blog, or just be repetitive or boring when it can't find stuff on its own. Here, you'll need to give it specific directions on what to do. Remember when we said you should choose a niche in which you have a personal interest or at least a lot of knowledge? That comes into play right now. If you know the subject in depth, you can point out mistakes or figure out what's missing. For example, another way that you can make your blog even better is by clicking the plus button after the last paragraph and asking it to write an outline of the points that your blog should cover. You can then go over the list and see if anything is missing from the list. Then, you should cross-check the list with your blog to make sure that you have talked about everything according to the list and your judgment. Once you are done, you can come to the editing part, where you'll change the format, like the heading size and fonts. You know the works. One neat trick that you can use while editing is that you can select sentences or paragraphs, right-click, and then ask the AI to edit it for you. Here, you'll see options like improve writing, change tone, or even change the length of the selected text. Just tinker around with the whole blog until you are satisfied with the results. The next step is to copy and paste it into Grammarly, which is basically an English teacher for you. It will automatically highlight any spelling or grammar mistakes that you can fix with just a few clicks. Plus, if you sign up for the paid version, it can even help you change the tone and choose the right wording for your content. Just follow the tool and take care of the issues it highlights. When you are done with that, you can see if your blog needs pictures or not. If it does, then you can use the created picture from Jasper and generate pictures according to your needs. Or, you could find pre-existing pictures on the internet. Just make sure that they are copyright-free, or you might lose the money you'll be making. And just like that, the hard part of writing a blog is done, but there are still some extra steps you can take to make your blog even better. You see, while Jasper is amazing, other tools have specific uses and can take your blog to the next level. For example, you can use Hemingway Editor to simplify your writing. Remember that you want a broader target and want to focus on people from countries all around the world. This way, you'll get more views. But to do that, you need something that everyone can read. So this editor can highlight complex sentences and even suggest ways to make your content more readable. To increase your blog's rankings on the Google search engine, you can use Ubersuggest. This free SEO tool helps you find keywords, analyze competitors, and track your rankings. Finally, when you are done with all these changes and happy with the results, paste the blog on WordPress. After a final look, choose the tags and then publish your blog. This way, you'll have a blog in 10 to 20 minutes. But the question remains, how can you make money from all this effort? Let me explain. First, the easiest and the most profitable way is to do affiliate marketing. You can promote products or services related to your niche and earn a commission for every sale. For example, if you're in the gaming niche, you could promote games or gaming peripherals. Use Jasper to write detailed product reviews that drive conversions. Second, you could display ads that require the least amount of effort. Simply sign up for an ad network like Google AdSense or Mediavine. The more traffic your blog gets, the more money you'll earn from ads. Third, once you get enough traction, you'll be approached by sponsors themselves, who'll pay you a lot of money to promote and write about their products. Once again, you can use Jasper to write these sponsored ads as well. Finally, after you gain enough experience, you can become an online guru and create and sell ebooks, courses, or templates for others who want to enter your field. If you choose this route, you should promote your blog through social media, email marketing, or guest posting on other blogs in your niche. And there you have it. You have launched your blog without making too much effort on your part. From choosing your niche to creating content and driving traffic, AI makes the entire process faster, easier, and more efficient. What will be your niche for your blog? Do you have another AI in mind that would be more helpful? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more videos like these.